Guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm Hyunsu,
I'm Yerim.
and stuck between us today is none other than AleXa.
Hi, my name is AleXa. Hi guys, nice to meet you.
I'm glad to have you here today.
Thank you.
How are you doing?
I'm doing quite well. Thank you for asking. How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Okay.
And Yerim is also, it's her
I'm doing-
very first
Yep.
live stream.
Oh really? Oh.
Yeah.
So why don't we dive straight into it? Anyway, when you're watching this, tune in because we're going to ask lots of questions to AleXa. So if you have some questions, feel free to leave the questions down below. So congratulations on your first EP.
Thank
It was
you very
released
much.
last week.
Thank you.
How do you feel about it?
Wow, it's been such an incredible process throughout the creation of the EP to filming the music videos to now performing them. Having performed it on like live shows and everything, it was honestly just a dream come true. So much hard work, and I'm grateful to all the staff that worked behind it. So
And it sounds great as
thank
well.
you.
So.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
A lot of people tuning in saying, AleXa, I love you, you look beautiful. Did you dye your hair recently?
I did, yes. If you guys happen to see the Kitty Run, 안무 영상, the dance performance video that dropped the other day, not the other day, about 5 days ago. We went orange because, new song, new concept, so yeah, we went orange.
I love the hair color.
Thank you very
And I
much.
feel like it's a very natural orange,
Oh.
which suits your skin tone perfectly.
Thank you very
Yeah.
much. Thank you. Thank you.
Do you have any questions for AleXa, Yerin?
Someone's asking, when are you going to drop another album? Already?
Aha, well, seeing as the Do or Die EP just dropped a few days ago, April 1st, I want to say, give me a few months. Give me a few months, we'll get something cooking, but we'll deliver, trust. We will never not deliver, but just give me a few months to get cooking, because we just ended promotions for Do or Die, so.
There's
Yeah.
so much love coming from other countries like Czech Republic, India, Canada.
Canada.
People are asking to speak Hindi for 30 seconds. If that's possible.
I don't know how to speak Hindi, I'm so sorry. I will learn though, I will learn for you, but I'm sorry.
Have you traveled a bit, or in the past, have you been to any countries? Or?
Let's see, last year I went to India twice. I went to Mumbai and New Delhi. Let's see, I went to Singapore. Just a few countries here and there.
Just for fun?
Oh, no, for performance.
Oh, for performance.
Yes.
Oh, that's
Leisure time is few, but for performances, yes.
So no wonder why people from India are tuning in to send love.
Gratefully.
Arab fans here, California friends. You were born in Oklahoma, right?
Yes, I was born and raised in Tulsa, Oklahoma, 21 years.
So you're American. How
Yes.
did you end up debuting in Korea? What's your connection with Korea? For
Right.
those who don't know much about you.
That's a great question. So yes, while I am Oklahoma born and raised, my mother's actually Korean. She was adopted when she was 5 to an American family. And then circa 2008-ish, I got into K-pop. Through that, I kind of had this dream of wanting to become an artist, and so I did a few online competitions and auditions through that. Then I did a competition here in Korea, and then my debut came after years of training. So that's kind of how that happened.
Cool story, bro.
Thank you.
Jokes aside, there has been a lot of questions from Twitter, on Twitter, and because you're quite active, your fans are, to be more precise. And one of the burning questions was this: why do you use the day mode on Twitter? This is something I wanted to ask as well, because who does?
Right.
It hurts my eyes, so I want to hear from you. Why?
Of course, I should have known better. I was gonna get red felt on this one. Day mode. Why do I use day mode? I personally don't use social media at night, because anytime I'm tweeting you guys, it's daytime here in Korea. So I mean, if I got day mode on, it's fine. But if I had night mode on, it makes me tired because it's dark. So I don't know, the brightness keeps me focused in the daytime, I guess, but
You don't even check your phone before you go to bed?
I do, but not typically Twitter.
Oh, then what
Yeah.
do you check?
I mean, my phone, I got this one, I text with my friends and then YouTube typically, so
I see.
yeah.
That makes sense. So Alexa has a good sleep cycle, which means she's awake during the day but not at night. So
There
that's
we
a
go.
healthy way of
There
using
we
social
go.
media.
Very healthy.
Do you watch any films?
Yeah, I like movies. I wouldn't say I'm like a movie buff, so to say, but I do enjoy watching movies when I can here and there. What I think the most recent one I watched was Focus with Will Smith and Margot Robbie.
I haven't seen that one.
It's good. It's good.
How about Netflix? Do you watch TV
Yes,
shows?
I do. Right now I'm finishing up Kingdom Season 2 on Netflix. Please watch it if you like zombies and K-dramas because it's a perfect little combination of both.
It's
So,
quite good, right?
very good. Very good. I love it personally.
People are commenting about your hair color. They're saying that they love the red and the orange, and that you did the purple hair, right?
Yes.
Are you gonna try green? Anything you wanna try next time?
We just went orange, but like in the future, once whatever the next concept is, whenever I really do want to try to go like a Kelly green or like a mint green color. I think it would be fun.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah.
But I like this orange for now, so.
So you recently uploaded a picture of a puppy on Twitter,
Yes.
and people have been wondering whether you have come up with a name for the puppy.
Yes. So the little pupper, her name is Toksani.
Doxani.
Like the name from the character of Reply in 1988.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's an exclusive. I guess.
Yes, that's an exclusive right here, folks. But yeah, Toksani.
Is Doxani your own dog, or is it like
Oh
a
no,
Zenny Bros?
she's not my dog. She belongs to our CEO, but she's the ZB label puppy now, so she's our family. So
Some fans are asking if you have a favorite dog breed.
favorite dog breed. I like dogs in general. I really like Pomeranians, honestly, because they're fluffy and I like fluffy things. Those and like Maltese and Shibas. Yeah, I like Shibas.
Okay. This one's quite interesting. Very first thing that you do when you wake up.
I check my phone. Because time differences. My friends in America text me things when I'm asleep, and that's when I catch up in the morning. So,
So usually you wake up, lots of messages from people from the US.
sometimes 300 or more, guys. Calm down. But yeah.
Someone's asking how was it working with Moonbyul? Because you told us, that one of your favorite groups are Mamamoo, right?
Right. Having the opportunity to collab with Moonbyul, there we go. Something for her song itself, it was honestly a dream come true because she's so cool and I really look up to her. She's really nice, so I was really happy I got to do that. So check it out.
We did an interview earlier for our article, and AleXa told us that Mamamoo is, her ideal K-pop collaboration as well. So if you want to spread that word for AleXa, you can. Let's talk about languages, because your mother's Korean,
Yes.
and your father is ethnically
Russian American, yeah.
Russian American. So how many languages do you speak?
I grew up only speaking English, but from a young age until I was maybe 10, 11, Spanish was a mandatory language for me, so I had to learn Spanish for years. And then I moved on to learning Mandarin Chinese for 4 years in middle school. And then I started taking Japanese in college for only like a few months. And then I moved here and learned Korean. So I don't speak a lot of languages fluently, but I speak a little bit here and there.
Dabbled. Okay.
Yes, I dabble, yeah. I dabble.
Some fans on Twitter asked if you want to do any Spanish songs, and you told us you love Latin American pop, right?
Yes, I do. I'm too scared to ever want to do a cover of a Spanish song because I don't know if it would live up to the expectation of the artist. But one Latin American artist, I really love her music. Her name is Mon Laferte. She's from Chile. She's a very, very well-renowned artist, and her music is just so good. Please listen to her if you haven't before. She's so good. Yeah.
Another light-hearted question. Favorite meme at the moment?
Favorite meme? From what I understand, I guess yesterday or the day before, Will Smith brought back this old meme of this kid. For 30 seconds, he's like, "Do you ever have a dream when you wanted to do so bad you could do anything?" So I guess that one's getting brought back.
I haven't seen that one, so I'll probably check that out.
I just want to point out that so many people around the world are tuning in, like Hungary, France, the Australia,
Oh, wow.
Mexico, and they're asking what your favorite country is, or if there's a country you want to visit.
Favorite country? I don't
That's a
know
hard
if I have a
question.
favorite country, but I would like to go to Sweden eventually because that's where Echo Music is. Our composing producer team, yeah. But Sweden, I want to go to Sweden. So.
But it might not be the best time to travel at the moment, though,
Yeah,
right?
no,
So
right,
I want to know how you're doing with this outbreak. Are you trying to stay safe? You released an album last week.
Yes.
But so tell us a little bit about your life.
I mean, I make sure that I'm like keeping a healthy diet, drinking enough water definitely is a big thing. Mask, anytime you go outside, wear a mask. Wash your hands, carry hand sanitizer if you take the subway and stuff, because touching things, But another fortunate thing is like during like live shows and everything, currently, unfortunately, there's no audience at the moment due to the condition of the world, so that's another safety precaution that's being taken to keep not only, of course, me, but other artists safe at the moment. So.
What's it like performing without an audience? Does it feel strange?
I mean, for me, an audience is anybody who's just willing to stand there and watch. So while there might not be like the fan audience, so to say, there's definitely PDs and other people that will watch you when you perform regardless, even if they're not working a camera. So there's a bit of an audience if you think about it, but not like the fandom audience, but it's still a performance nonetheless. So.
Okay. And you called your fans AI Troopers.
Yes, AI Troopers, yes.
Which is also a name for one of your songs.
Yes.
How did that come about? Did the song come first or the fan name?
The fandom name came first, actually. This was something that was like in a long-term discussion with the staff and myself, because we wanted to give like a cool name to the fans. So AI Trooper was something that's like, you know what? Combine our love for sci-fi with the AleXa concept, and boom, AI Trooper. So
there you go.
that's how y'all were born.
So many AI troopers all over the world, like Italy, Argentina. You're getting a lot of shout out from Argentina, France.
Nicole from Canada says, Queen of Coronavirus Prevention.
Yep.
We stand.
Thank you.
Important question. If you could speak only one word today, what is your one word, one favorite word?
If I could only say one word today,
I mean, that is a hard question.
Like
I'm
a hard
sorry for asking that
If I
question.
could say one, I need to answer this though. I can say one word. What would it be?
Just one word.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
I didn't realize when I started reading that question, I didn't realize how it was going to end. So I'm
Let's
feeling bad now.
roll with spaghetti.
Wait, speaking of spaghetti, what's your favorite food?
I got a lot of favorite foods, honestly, but if we're gonna narrow it down, like when it comes to Korean food, I really like kimchi jjigae.
Oh.
Basically anything with kimchi, like kimchi jjigae, just anything with kimchi. But then if we're rolling with like stuff I ate growing up, my dad's home cooked spaghetti is actually one of my favorite foods. So spaghetti.
Your parents are in the US now, right?
Yes, they still live in the US, yes.
Do you frequently keep in touch with them?
I do, yeah. Thankfully, my mother has iPhone, so via the iMessage we can speak, and then I talk to my dad via a different app, so we keep in touch.
Cool. How did your parents, as well as your friends, react to this whole, your debut? Tell us a little bit about that.
I mean, I think since high school is when I started actively pursuing my dream of becoming like an artist, and so my parents were supportive of me, and so them having my back through this entire journey is honestly something I'm very grateful for, because the support of your parents is something that you strive for in life. And then my hometown friends are all very supportive, and of course everybody at ZB Label and Zany Bros is like a family to me too, so they've got my back.
So you got a good support system going on. That's
Solid
really
support
good.
system.
Really important.
Really important, especially in this day and age when there's this outbreak,
Right.
and it can take its toll on your mental health. So I'm glad to hear that you got your system going on. There's one thing that I noticed which is that in K-pop, a lot of new acts are groups,
Yes.
right? So you are a soloist.
Yes.
And you've been on to these 48, so you had a bit of experience being in a group. So what was the hardest thing about becoming a soloist?
The hardest thing about becoming a solo artist, let's see. I think it's just having to be the only person on stage, I guess, and just keep that consistent. Because, like, even though, you typically train alone, you typically live alone and whatnot, but the thing is, because I'm in the company I'm in, like I just said, the ZB label is like a family to me. So, there's really no big hardships I go through, so to say. But I'm just fortunate that there's like a backing system and support for me, even though I don't have members. So ZB label, and plus the dance teams I use as well. So it's always nice having support around for that.
Okay.
Yeah, because when I see your performances, I feel like it's very full. I never think it's empty.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and I think that's wonderful. Are there any solo artists that you look up to or see as a mentor?
I mean, for years, like from her solo debut and even before, I really look up to Hyuna 선배님 a lot. I really like her. Let's see, like Jung-hwa is another one, like basically the Madonna of Korea, if you will. I really like Lee Hyori, so a lot of like strong, powerful women figures I really like. So.
Okay, I mean, all those names that you mentioned, they are just legends in K-pop.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's true that it's been a while since we had a soloist.
Right.
I mean, there are some artists like, as you mentioned, Hyuna, there's Changha, but we could always use more, fierce, pop divas in K-pop. So fingers crossed, and I think the music videos they turned out really well. The songs, I really like them. So yeah.
Nicole from Canada said stage presence master.
Thank you, but no, but thank you. Thank you, Nicole from Canada. Thank you.
This is a fun question. What's your favorite emoji?
Favorite emoji. I think it's a combination of two of them. The eyes emoji and the mouth emoji. I frequently do the eye, mouth, eye, just the kind of.
What does that mean?
It doesn't mean anything. I just send that. If I don't know what to say, I'll just send that face, and then my
when you
friends
don't
are
know how
like,
to react.
okay. Yeah, it's just like a. Yeah.
What were your favorite recent K-pop comebacks, or any comebacks that you look forward to? So anything that you liked recently, and anything that you look forward to?
Let's see. Well, with the previous the round of promotions I just did, I had the honor of promoting at the same time as so many wonderful artists. One Shinin rookie group that caught my eye was MCND.
Mm-hmm.
They're really good. They had their song Ice Stage, yes, and I think they're having a comeback this week actually. So I'm looking forward to them.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got to promote with Favorite, Sunbaenim. They're all such sweet girls, really talented. Also, of course, Itzy, Sunbaenim. They had Wannabe. It was amazing seeing them perform this live every day in the show. So I really liked promoting with them.
Wannabe is such a bob, isn't it?
It really is.
Yeah.
They're so nice too. So.
Have you got to make any new idol friends during your promotions?
I got friendlier with people. I'm honestly a very shy person, believe it or not. I'm very shy.
Really?
Yeah, I'm very shy. But I got to be closer with certain people and whatnot, but we're still searching to get friends, but we'll get there eventually.
Yeah, especially with the coronavirus.
Exactly,
Must be-
social distancing.
Yeah.
Everybody's trying to keep precautions.
Yep.
So.
Who is your favorite BTS member, if you have a favorite in BTS?
When I first got into BTS way back in the day when they first debuted, J-Hope, something was my go-to. He's an incredible dancer. I really, really look up to him. He's super talented. So one of these days, But yeah.
So did you actually meet ITZY during the promos?
We had the opportunity to insight to each other because I don't know if people know this, but 방송 music show culture, it's you can greet each other. Typically, you exchange albums and whatnot. So had the opportunity to briefly talk with ITZY something, so it was a very nice experience. So
That's cool.
yeah, really nice.
People are asking, what's your favorite season?
My favorite season is spring because it's right after the cold but right before the hot. So it's a nice little mix. Nice mix.
You must have a high metabolism and your body temperature. Yeah.
High metabolism.
What about fall?
I like fall, But the unfortunate thing is fall doesn't really exist here in Korea. It's like summer and winter.
They go very quickly.
It does, but fall is also a nice season.
Let's talk a little bit about your music videos and the the legendary boots that you were dancing in. What was it like dancing and filming music videos in those big boots?
Those boots. The boots. Those things are definitely large platform boot boys, the chunky boys. Very heavy, very heavy. So before I did live stages with them, or even before the music video shooting, I had to practice in the boots so I could get used to the weight being added to my actual legs, because there's jumps and everything, and you had to be careful and safe with that. But even though it was a struggle when I first started, I can run in those suckers now. It's all good. We're Speedy Gonzalez in those. It's okay. They're not that difficult anymore.
So you did a lot of, I'm guessing it took a lot of practicing until you reached this point, right?
Yes, because the first time I practiced the boots, I was so winded like halfway through my song. I'm like, so it was very hard, very difficult, but with more practice it got easier, so yeah.
People are saying legendary boots. The boots look really cool.
Thank you.
How much height does the boots add?
That's a great question.
Really chunky heels.
They're very chunky indeed. Let's see, because I myself am 4'11", it's like 149, 150 centimeters. But the boots, I don't know what this is, but this is about how much. So about almost my head, like to my eyebrows. It adds that much height to me. So basically, almost add another head, and then you've got me with the boots. So. Yeah.
It's crazy.
Like 15 centimeters.
Wow.
I don't know. Pretty tall, but yeah.
I don't think that artists like to be asked this question, but it's because it's a hard one.
Okay.
But if I want to ask you which one is your favorite track of the EP, I'm just gonna put it out there. Anyways.
Okay. Let's see. I mean, the EP that just came out has all of my work I've done up until this comeback. Honestly, I am so in love with all of my songs. Like, if you look at my music library, you see they're probably all listened to the same amount of times. But if I'm gonna look at this from a performance perspective, there's just something really fun and new about Kitty Run specifically, because we haven't tried that style until now. Everything's been very very hard hitting, but Kitty Run is a bit more playful. So I don't know. I think I really like Kitty Run out of this EP the most. So. Yeah.
Also, I heard the lyrics were inspired by this very famous animated series, which your chapter is inspired by as well, which you happen to be
Not sponsored.
Yeah.
But it's a very if you listen to the lyrics, the meaning behind it is, it's like putting AleXa in the Jerry character and putting the evil ZB Corporation in the Tom character, and ZB Corp is constantly chasing after AleXa, and AleXa's kind of teasing, playful, oh, just try and catch me, that kind of thing. So very Tom and Jerry inspired.
Just a little bit of my observation is that with your nails and your hand gestures, it kind of reminds me of a bit of Cardi B. That's
actually really good imitation, yeah.
So,
I just wanted to quickly ask, do you have a favorite stage outfit?
Favorite stage outfit? Oh my gosh. Yeah, definitely. Let's see. I think the gold chain harness with the shorts and the boots, I think we wore that for the first Music Core performance. And then, honestly, yesterday for the last, the mukbang for Inkigayo, the holographic, butterfly bodysuit with shorts, it looked really good on stage.
Yeah, that looked really cool.
Thank you. But yeah, those two.
K-pop group you want to meet? Well, she said Mamamoo before, and she also recently met ITZY while doing the promos. So you've done the promos, right? Officially,
yes.
Last week it ended. So what are we expecting next from you?
What are we expecting next? That's a great question, because there's always something in the works here at ZB Label. There's always something cooking in the kitchen, but when's it gonna come out of the oven? I don't know yet, but there's always a lot going on. Just stay on your toes, keep your eyes peeled. There will be things coming in the near future, near future. I say that with intent, so keep your eyes out. So.
Obviously, you being a dancer, a lot of people want your tips on dancing.
Okay.
When it comes to dancing, like how do you learn choreography? Like how do you remember them? How do you practice them? Any tips?
Let's see. I'd say depending on the difficulty of the choreography, it will take me anywhere from like 30 minutes to an hour to learn like 2 minutes of choreo, all the way to like a few days, depending on the difficulty. Like with Do or Die and Bomb, those, and AI Trooper, cool. Those were spanned out over, I think I learned the entire dance in 2 days. Kitty Run, also 2 days. But of course the practicing aspect comes in. Like you can learn a dance, but it's not ready to perform as soon as you're done. But yeah, I think it just takes anywhere from a few days to maybe a week of learning and practice, because it's very hardcore. Like you're in the studio for hours learning these things. So yeah.
Do they not get confused? Like do they not get confusing?
They get a little confusing. Like when I'm backstage before I go on for rehearsals or like this Hangbang song or anything, I'll be running through all my choreos like with my headphones in, just doing everything backstage. And then as soon as I get on stage ready for Do or Die, I'm like, wait, how does this start again? How does this start? Like
when the camera's rolling. Yeah.
I can tell you during at least 2 of my live shows when I'm sitting there, the music starts, I'd be like, oh, how does this one start? I forgot. But it's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
If you were to, which one was the hardest choreography?
Oh,
I mean, I keep hearing AI Trooper.
Yeah, out of this round, it was definitely AI Trooper. That one is muy difícil. It is difficult, but it's fun. Difficult but fun. Painful but fun. Try it.
I mean, some music videos you watch and you think, oh, that can be, that can go viral. We can do some TikTok videos, but when I watch your videos, it's like, I feel like I have to sign up for a dancing class.
Sign up for some cardio.
Yeah, it's crazy that I saw the choreography you can learn in 2 days. I was thinking more like a month, but
That's quite quick.
I mean, before we like film things and go into like live shows, sometimes it's like a few weeks up to a month beforehand. Like for Do or Die, I think before filming we did for 2 weeks or so. But like before Pang Song and everything, we practiced for quite a while before we do the live shows. So.
But you still get to learn it within like a couple of days.
Yeah, you kind of have to, because then you have to start learning it with the team and practicing and stuff. So.
Yeah, and also the fact that AleXa has been dancing for a while, so don't try it at home if you never danced before.
No. If you do try, just be careful, please. Stretch a lot, drink a lot of water. Plus, be careful, please. But yes.
I thought this was an interesting question. Steffi asked, you were in the show Produce 48.
Yes.
And he or she was asking if you can go back and give advice to yourself back then. What would you say?
I'd say, despite the language barrier, don't be so shy. Like, nobody there has malintent. Everybody's so nice. Don't be afraid to try to talk to people more. Yeah, because everybody on the show was honestly very, very kind to me, very helpful. I learned a lot from them. So don't be so shy. I'm still shy now, but be less shy. Alex Christine, be less shy.
So many people are asking about ice cream.
Oh,
what's your favorite ice cream color? Flavor.
Favorite color. Yeah. I like mint chocolate. I like strawberry. I like vanilla. I mean, I just like those 3 basic ones. I mean, I like ice cream in general. Just give me food. And like my 3 favorites are mint, strawberry, and vanilla.
And someone asked if you bite your ice cream or lick your ice cream.
It has come
that's
down
such
to
a
this.
detailed question.
It's come to this, ladies and gents. I do both, because like I don't get cold sensation in my front teeth at all. But I'm not crazy. But so I also lick it, but I also bite it. So
she can do both ways. Yeah.
Our time is coming to an end. So we'll take a couple more questions. This is your last chance to ask AleXa what you want to hear from her. This is something, again, I saw some of your friends on Twitter make this joke, based on your name. A lot of people, I'm pretty sure, made this joke, AleXa, play this, play something. And then your Twitter was, for a couple of hours, I think a day or two, AleXa, play Despacito. Yes. Why Despacito? Where does this joke contest?
Well, that was on April Fool's Day, the day of the EP release. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. So I woke up in the morning and my staff was like, hey, if you want to do something on Twitter today, you can. And I looked at my Twitter and I was like, was I hacked? Was I hacked? Because like the banner changed, the profile picture changed, the name changed, and I was like, happy April Fool's Day, okay. But
Oh, so that wasn't you then?
my staff surprised
Your
me. It was
staff,
their little
okay.
prank on me for April Fool's Day. But so why AleXa played Despacito? I mean, I think that's just become one of the memes of the internet. Like, oh my gosh, this is so sad. AleXa played Despacito. Cover by Day 6 on Sadie TV plug. But yeah, I guess that's just the longest running joke in the book now.
I didn't know what that was, that picture. It looked scary. I don't know what that was.
That was the evil future AleXa from Do or Die with the purple
Oh,
face. Yeah.
right.
So it was me, but not me. April Fools. So.
It was a good prank. Yeah, a couple more questions before we wrap this up.
Okay. People are asking, when are you coming to America?
You know, of course, I would love to go back to America, let alone any country that would be willing to have me. But, you know, due to the situation in the world right now, I can only pray that everybody's staying safe, healthy, and like conscious of their environment so that we can further prevent spreadage of this outbreak and just, you know, things can go back to normal. So stay safe and healthy, please, right now. So please.
This one's interesting. Favorite YouTuber?
Favorite YouTuber? Oh man. Man, I used to be really active back in the days and watching all the old iconic ones like Smosh, like Ryan Higa, Jenna Marbles. But like nowadays, I really like watching Anthony Padilla's channel when he's like, I spend a day with welcome back Smosh, like Anthony Padilla all the way. So
Okay. So I think that was it for today.
Okay.
Do you have any messages for your fans? Anything you want to say?
Let's see. Thank you guys for tuning in, for one. Really grateful for that. And thank you for all the love that you have shown to the Do or Die EP, the live shows, the music videos, Getting Around AI Trooper, everything up until this point. Thank you for your constant love and support. And even though Do or Die promotions are done now, please keep your eyes peeled. We're working very hard on things behind the scenes for you guys. So just so just wait for that, please. Thank you. Love you guys.
Let's give it up for AleXa again.
Thank you.
Well, thanks for coming to chat to us today. We really appreciate it. And stay safe and go stream Do or Die. I hope your album does really well. It's a great album. Yeah, that was it for today. And we will see you next week. Bye.